All right, guys, we're live. Week 1, Texas State. Get the game going here pretty soon. Excited about this season. New season. Excited about this team, man. It's the most talented team we've had so far. A lot of good talent. Excited to see our quarterback, Neely. Redshirt senior. We've developed him. Excited to see him take off. Really good backfield. Guys, we're excited to get the rock and deep wide receiver unit. Good tight end, good up front. This is the lifeblood. This O-line's really good. Right tackle could be a weakness. And then really good up front on defense as well. Really excited about this defense. You know, we've made this roster in our image. You know, this is what, year 6? Yeah, this is year 6. So, last time we played was a playoff game versus Ohio State and didn't go very well, so bad taste in our mouth all off season. Ready to come out, show who we are. Alright, uniforms. Go with that. Alright, let's roll. They don't run the option anymore.
as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence
Go, boys.
Today,
New season.
Game to test your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas State Bobcats. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. Fair catch, called for and made. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You're dang right. You earn it by doing it. He's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the whole crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Motion from the offense. They've got the screen set up. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack and throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45.
Let's go, baby.
Chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
And the Bobcats with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws to the wideout. Man, he was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just exactly what.
Here we go, baby.
Touchdown, Texas State.
Good shit.
They strike first and
To start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach face. They were just methodical. They looked in the field.
Awesome execution. Another season.
Getting set for the point after. And And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. He stopped at the 13. So the Army Black Knights offense will take the field for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be kicking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
Makes the catch. It's first. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
The chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Damn.
Got his man quickly. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but he clearly always established the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Good job running that route to get past the 6 because he got nothing after the catch.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
The Black Knights with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about those sweet, wiggle toes like moves as he gets to the 38?
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Oh, no.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Finds his target down the middle. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
And I like it. Third down and short, and this offense stays aggressive. And now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up for a first and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. He'll go to the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's still third and goal. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. That'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Thanks to that penalty, a little closer to the goal line, but it is still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat.
Let's go.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but through the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to start drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, Dave.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react and get punched in the mouth on this last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then he keeps this defense guessing.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But you're just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I know that's not a huge game. Those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. Guys, he's already got 44 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Gets it out quickly.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you those great defensive linemen. The ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets you ahead of the sticks. Don't have to worry about getting long yardage in predictable situations.
That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats. We've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll try the run. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the... Run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. The Bobcats get enough for the first down.
It is so good for an offense. Start to string those first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. String first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Putting in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, they got on the pass play there on first down. How about the quarterback there? Buys time. He's outside. He's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening. And just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now. And they've got the defense on their heels.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Headed to the end zone. And he'll kick this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Get it out on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
He didn't get big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close and seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
on the option. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it on the ground. Shakes off the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showing it all on that run.
Love the call going RPO here on fourth and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the leg. Shows you that right there.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked. He's not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here.
Let's go.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a path and separation at the end of this first half. And you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, what update you on a game that went final moments ago? New Mexico stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Albuquerque. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized his team and the direction this program is headed. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. Without me, they had a good one there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I like keeping my guy. I like getting my running back touches, beating the ball, breaks some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
After a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent. They cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still have the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't force it in tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense is backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5.
I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can, quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he can get a 1st down.
And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He makes the connection. And he will score! Touchdown, Texas State!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. I'll tell you what, he's the kind of guy that you continue to feature throughout a game. He can do this kind of damage after he catches the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-way scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, throw out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Off-play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
This is where you make your money on the drive. Ball at the 30 and third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end down the gut. And the big gain, and they got it on the 46. And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
And a nice solid pickup there, but the defense wrestles him to the ground.
So we're talking about making it easy for an offensive quarterback to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tackled after picking up the first down. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you early and often in this football game.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a first and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Sometimes it's not about fancy play design, it's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs who are so good on the back. You know they're going to catch you. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to them, let them break tackles, let them make plays. Easy decision.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing the running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got it on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Wow.
hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Caught, close to the marker, it's Chubb. Touchdown, right, nice! And they made it to the house when they found the 6 points waiting on them.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he makes the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing.
Brings it in down the left side. All kinds of running room.
Let's go, baby.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about the definition of 3 receiving touchdowns? Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. You can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in this first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
What the hell?
Wide open, he makes the catch. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Army! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped him.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UCF is in front. They played awfully well today. And while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by a field goal over the Sharks. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on first down. Grab in the backfield. It's Brown. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He leaves it with his back. Open space at the 25. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on the team. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. This offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And it didn't complete. He was wild, high, and wide on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking for an open man on second down. And a little bit too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working, just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
Solid first half. Defense needs to figure some things out. At a coverage bust.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things back up here. And the Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here lighting it up here at the first drive of the second.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Thompson. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. And they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say teams being out physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
A little release to the back. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage down to the 34.
Guys in the backfield now is not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
To the ground and try to pick up the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball from the inside. You try to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The RPO, fire completion to left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He was man trying to block and tackle that receiver on the screen.
The run from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
So this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense. They're churning out positive yardage early.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. Got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the runner is down, and so with the flag. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play.
Go for it.
Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on fourth. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs managed. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it. They still got the first down.
Just something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Caught behind the line. It's Burns.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, Texas State. Reeled it in and just made the house call. He has been surgical. Precision has using the scalpel to find instrument rather than the blunt one.
Absolutely no answer. Just he's been down their throats all game long. Stepping in, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying these people.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Western Kentucky is in front. They control the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by 8 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, gets it to the 20-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with a positive play. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Smashes through. He's brought down after a nice game.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last, but they need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's a fly. It's complete.
Wow.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And the Black Knights are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from the senior leader.
Small game, I know. Again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Went to the running game on first down, now 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack in the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what it is. What a play by the defensive end.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Setting up the screen.
The forward's up.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play. It might be unlikely, but
Field goal.
Comebacks happen. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
57 yards
Off the
out.
tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt to unleash it from the right half.
Got it, wow.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the upright.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stops at the 23. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked them last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got what's at every skill position on any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Got it in the middle, it's Burns. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is ready to give them a full pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Working to throw on 2nd down. Lost one high and deep. And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He stepped out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops. You get them to 3rd down. You get into those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. We're just going to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Football, you get returns quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. 3rd down conversions are huge to make this one, and they're at the 35.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line again.
The running back there on the route that Chase just showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, who was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
On the option. Now the toss. And a big play there on the option. The was executed perfectly.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Touchdown, Bobcats. And the punishment has been extended.
Well, I think this home environment is just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the
Let's go. Good drive, boys.
all over the field? These kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchdown. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from all the way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more.
Nowhere where they're going to the ball, blue.
Let's go, baby.
And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. You can't see them. These guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with this running back.
First down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock. And you got to start thinking about where are your best runner runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
Man coverage, when they get up in their face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between the quarterback and wide receiver.
Quickly complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
This guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And a good solid pick up there before the defense knocked him down.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick and get to the first down mark.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Texas State. And the stomping has commenced.
This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes. That's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defenses had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Good shit.
No chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to talk...
Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. He's going to pass. unleashes one. It did. Please, he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward. Because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from there.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
And he was thrilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. The defense knows you're going to throw it. They're getting their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
He's back to throw on second down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This is a 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He takes the catch at the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an outside kick. This is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you can learn from, try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his big tight end. He's not going to make it. And what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
This is a punch to the gut. You know you're losing. You know you got to get stopped. You know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Shakes off the defender.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop.
All right, good first win.
They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You gotta love that as a player, to come out, get so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. We're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze, where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left.
Gave up a big play. Defense is pretty good, though, for the most part. Had a couple breakdowns, coverage busts, gave up a big touchdown. But Army's not terrible. Really love the way we ran the ball, man. 200 yards. We were pretty good in the red zone. Forced 3 turnovers. Healy was really good. Started senior year off right. Getting it going good. STN needs some more carries. Dakota Hills everywhere. Alright, good shit. Stay at 25. Alright, we'll be back later, probably next